Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well and I hope that you have an incredible day. I'm here to do an intuitive card reading to see what insights, guidance, and messages the universe wants to share with us, especially for those who feel like they have been going through the trenches, that it's one thing after another, that things keep popping off and you're just going trial after trial and it doesn't seem to stop because I'm there with you. I'm there with you. A lot of things have been happening. And energetically speaking, it feels like more is going to be coming this summer, whether it be on a personal scale or a societal scale. So let's take a look at the cards and see what guidance the universe has for us for navigating these interesting times. Okay, so we have Supermoon. Emotions are running high. And this isn't necessarily your emotions, although it certainly can be. Like, I feel like overall, I've been pretty chill, but I've had my moments where, like, things keep piling up and it's just, like, pushing and pushing and pushing and trying to get me to break, it feels like. And I'll get in my human emotions. I'm like, okay, can we just not for a second? So, emotions can be running high, but remember to breathe. And if, other people's emotions are running high and they're starting to lash out at you, know that it's okay to create distance, to walk away, to prioritize your peace and well-being. That doesn't mean you just like throw the other person out to wolves and say fend for yourself. Like, if they need help, you can be more than willing to help them out. You can show kindness and love and compassion, but that's one thing I've been noticing a lot this year. And, it started about 2 years ago, and it's just been growing more and more frequent in my life of noticing how a lot of people let their emotions run high and then they have no emotional regulation and they project all of this hot internal mess onto you, and then they just lash out and they point fingers and they say it's all your fault. And it's like, I'm just standing here existing. What do you mean it's my fault? How could you? You're awful. So it's like, I've been walking away from people, not in a resentful way, not in a hateful way, but just like, okay, I see that you are triggered and you are going through it, and nothing I say or do right now will get through to you. I'm gonna let you be. I'm gonna let you process. And when you cool it, when you calm down, when you come and can have a rational, civil conversation with me, then we can talk again. But I'm not going to be your emotional punching bag. No, 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 no. I'm not going to be the doormat for you to just throw mud all over and just act like it's my fault and I deserve it. Like, no. No. And, sometimes also when your own emotions are running high, you gotta check yourself and be like, okay, I need to walk away. I need to walk away from this. And I have been doing that because, like, I could go off on some people. I know I could. And I'm like, okay, but is this what I want to do? Is this what I want to do? Is it what I do? And part of me is just in, the very human experience and human emotions of it, just like, yes. And it's like, okay, but overall, is that really what I want? If I look back at the end of the day and I'm trying to go to sleep, would I be able to rest easy and, peacefully sleep? And I was like, no, okay, walk away. Walk away, cool your head. You can feel what you feel. Your emotions are valid. You're allowed to have your human experience with all these emotions, but that doesn't give you a free pass to act on them. And had to do that with family members that were going through my things and moving things, and then I have no idea where they are, and I wanted to use it to make a birthday present for my younger cousin. And so it's like, you go around and move all my things, you take stuff, you get rid of stuff. Like, can you just not? And it's just like, I got very much in my emotions. I'm like, I was feeling it. But I had to walk away and I was able to calm down, and eventually I found things to make it work. But yeah, like, emotions can be running so high right now. for yourself and other people. You just got to take some time to chill out, because in the heat of the moment we can say and do things that we don't actually mean or that we will regret to big time. And you're still human, so be gentle with yourself if you do end up falling into those patterns and cycles. But also do your best to, do better in the future. Not that you have to do it perfect, but, take steps to making progress. But it can be easier said than done in these intense times. Man, oh man. Yeah. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. That's kind of what I was talking about, is this really what you want to say? Is this really what you want to do? Like, for instance, when the toxic group and the narcissist were running wild with these horrendous smear campaigns, and they were just poking and shaking and throwing rocks at the metaphorical beehive and wouldn't leave me alone, and kept, going around my blocks onto other social media platforms to try to get a hold of me and contact me. And I'm like, listen here. I'm like, I could go off on you right now. I could, and I feel very justified in doing it, but I'm like, is that really the person I want to be? Not really. I want to be someone with peace, with respect and kindness and common decency. And while they very much would be reaping what they have sown by their actions, it's just like, I don't have to be the one to dish it out. I can let the universe take it. And the universe will. Trust me, like with my first ex, he ended up lying to me repeatedly about really big things and having it go on for a long time, and there was cheating involved. And one time my best friend went on a walk with him because her daughter didn't want to go for a walk, and they both wanted ice cream, and I was like, okay, you guys can go for a walk, I'll hang out here and with her, my friend's daughter. And my best friend comes back and is just laughing so hard. He stepped in dog poo on the road on the way there, and he just was so mad about it. It's like, well, you reap what you sow. Like, looking back in hindsight, I'm like, yeah, I really don't have to lift a finger. I don't have to be the one to do it. The universe will dish it out on their own. Like, the energy comes back to them. So look at the bigger picture and focus it in on what it is that you want. What kind of life do you want to live? What do you want to be your priorities? Because if you want a life of peace, love, harmony, joy, fun, all that kind of things, going out for vengeance and having, arguments with other people and, trying to like unleash Pandora's box of like all the wrongs they've done, it can feel justified, but is that really what you want? Is that really helping you align with what you want? Because honestly, that's why I didn't do the things that I could have, because trust me, I have the receipts. I could expose so many lies and so much wrongdoing, but I'm like, that wouldn't actually align with the life of peace and harmony and love and joy and respect and just common decency and fun. That would just lead to a lot of negativity, because they would be starting a whole war. They already tried. So I was like, yeah, look at the bigger picture. See if your actions are helping you get closer to what it is you actually want in life, or if they're leading you in the opposite direction, or if they're having you go in loops and you're making no progress, Look at the bigger picture. Also, at the end of the day, like 5 years from now, or, sometime in the future, will this thing matter? Like, yeah, it's super irritating how my family keeps messing with things and keeps moving things and doesn't tell me, and then they'll be like, oh, I didn't touch anything. It's like, yeah, that's super annoying, and it's wrong, and it's not cool, and it's disrespectful and all that. But will it matter down the road? No. That in and of itself won't. All their disrespect and delusions and all that, yeah, that matters, but it's like, that's energy they're playing in, that they get to deal with that. They will reap what they have sown. So look at the bigger picture. tend to your emotions. See if your emotions are, helping you or potentially holding you back. Yeah, have faith in your dreams. Wax and crescent moon, that's the thing. The universe wants you to believe in your dreams, to have faith, to trust that it is possible, to get in alignment with that, to do what resonates with that, instead of getting tripped up by all the day-to-day things. And that's not to say that the day-to-day things don't matter. And yes, the day-to-day things and all the other things that people are doing, that can add up and be driving you crazy. Like, I've had those days where it's just like one thing after another, after another, after another, and you're like, you start off and you're like, okay, I can handle this. Okay, I can handle this. Another wave. Okay, I'm still treading above water. I can handle this. Another wave. Okay, I'm still trying. I'm struggling. It's like another and another and another. It's like, okay, I'm like really struggling to stay afloat now. Can we just calm down? Like, I've had those days. Some of them recently. Initially, we just got to do our best and have faith that it's going to work out in the end. And we don't have to be perfect in order to be able to have our dreams, to live a dream life. We don't have to be perfect. We don't have to have it all together all the time. We don't have to nail it. The universe doesn't expect that of us. It would love us for us to keep, striving towards progress and becoming better and better versions of ourselves. But it's not going to hold us to impossible standards because we are the divine's beloved children. And so have faith in your dreams, because if you can get in alignment with that, looking at the bigger picture, it's all going to flow all that much easier. That doesn't mean you sidestep the reality of the situation. You pretend like the things that are just driving you up the wall don't exist. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying act like it's not there, sweep it on the rug, No, you're human. Allow yourself to be human. Feel what you need to feel. Just focus on what's most important. Focus on your priorities. Focus on your dreams. Because that's what's going to make the difference. Okay. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So this is feeling like, hey, you know how you've been feeling like you're in the trenches? Like you're getting attacked from all sides. Like it's just one thing after another, after another, after another. It's the universe saying, hey, you're in what some people refer to as the wilderness right now. You're in the thick of it. Things are kind of crazy and, things aren't going exactly the way you want. It's okay, because that's going to end. That chapter is closing because you've been, doing the inner work, because you've been trusting the universe, because you're having faith in your dreams. That chapter's ending, in this new fresh start of all this possibility, of all your dreams and your hopes, and this life of, let's say, peace and happiness and love and prosperity, all of that you've been putting your priorities as, is going to start coming in. But you got to stay the course. You got to keep moving forward, no matter how small your steps. Even if you have to, take a break and rest for a while so you can, fill up your cup again to keep going. It's okay, just as long as you're making steps forward. Even if you slip, even if you stumble and fall, it's okay. Pick yourself up. Be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to be human. Give yourself a good cry if you need to get out of your system. It's okay. Conclusions are within reach. It's all coming together for you. Stay the process. It's going to work out just fine. Yeah. It's time to take action, New Moon and Aries. And this is the universe saying, like, hey, since the conclusions are within reach, green light, go. Go for it. Don't let doubt and fear and insecurity and uncertainty hold you back. Don't let it get you to stand still, to retreat back into your comfort zone, to, give up and throw in the towel and be like, you know what, it's too hard. I keep getting bombarded by all these waves. It's okay, because the universe has your back and it's been working behind the scenes on your behalf this whole time. It's been working magic and miracles. Yes, that doesn't mean we see it, because, the universe, it works in the spiritual realm, not always in the physical, and it takes a while for it to go from the energetic spiritual realm into the material realm. The material realm is more dense. So, take action. Have faith in your dreams and go for it. Go for it. It's okay if you don't have all the answers. It's okay if you're not perfect and you don't have all your skills refined and you don't have this, that, and the other. It's okay. The universe has your back. It'll help you get what you need to make it work. So go for it. Take action. Don't stand still. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so we have obstacles or detours in the right direction. And it feels like, any potential trenches you've been in, any potential quote unquote warfare, and all the drama and the chaos and the conflict. Like, what happened with me last year with that toxic group of the narcissists, they thought it would break me. They thought it would get me to give up. They thought it would make me doubt myself and belittle myself and think that I was worthless and that I should just go off and do nothing with myself. But it's like, it's gotten me even more determined to stay true to myself, to stay in alignment with what I believe, what are my priorities, what's most important to me, and to do something with my life. I've been working, on coloring sheets, and I've been working on books, and I've been working on cards, and so it's just like I've been doing all these creative things. I've been working on this channel, making these videos, and honestly, that group would have scoffed at it, and like on the surface at the beginning they try to be supportive, but they wouldn't believe in any of that because they create secret groups to trash talk people, to just go on about how crazy they are and all that. And it's like, they thought that they knew better and that they could speak my reality into existence. No. And so that obstacle, all that drama and conflict with them, that just rerouted me back to myself. It rerouted me back to my priorities, my standards, my values, what's most important to me, and who I truly am. What truly resonates and is in alignment with me. And the same thing happens with you. Same exact thing. So know that just because something isn't working out exactly the way you hoped it would, doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Sometimes we just need to adjust and course correct, and sometimes we need to cut ties with certain people, places, and things because it's not actually in alignment with us, and it could actually be very toxic. Yeah, I didn't realize how toxic they were when I let them into my life. I thought that I was making all these friends that understood me and had my back and understood the types of things I was going through. No, they were just using me as an energetic supply and wanted to, bring me down into their misery, so I was just as hopeless as them. And I do wish them the best, honestly, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to be playing those games. I'm not going to let you deplete me and then have me have nothing left for myself and to help out other people. Just no. So, yeah, it's not always easy to deal with these obstacles, but things are working out for us. Okay. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to light. And I feel like that really was what helped me out when dealing with that group. And dealing with my family and dealing with all the other toxic people in my life who potentially are covert narcissists. Like, now that I know more about narcissism, I'm starting to look at people who have been in my life and I'm seeing a lot of similarities. A lot of similarities and flags and warnings and signs that I didn't pick up on before because I had no idea about it. But the thing is, those types of people expect for you to play by their rules, to play that game. But I didn't play that game. I don't think I've ever played that game, and I think that drives them crazy. Because they just try harder and harder and harder to get, me to play that game, so then they would have more ammunition, be like, look, see, I'm in the right, see, I'm the victim, look at what they've done. It's like, no. I choose love, I choose peace, I choose respect and kindness and common decency to fellow living creatures and all that. So, yeah, it's not easy following that path because other people will view it as you being weak, as you, being worthless and something that can be trampled upon and disregarded and tossed out, but those are just the wrong people for you. The right people will see how much of that is actually a strength and will treasure you. And he won't be an energetic supply for such people because it will be a healthy, loving, supportive, respectful relationship that is reciprocal, that has give and receive, not just giving and the other person taking, you know? And there's so many people out there who are just takers, takers, takers. Takers, takers, takers. I have met so many of them. Can't wait to meet some more of those people who actually are willing to give, you know? When I lean on certainty and faith, I almost said creativity. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. That's the thing. Like, perception makes reality. And it makes me think about Uncle Iroh's quote. I love Uncle Iroh so much. I wish I had a mentor like him in real life, but he says, if you look for the light, you can often find it, but if you look for the dark, it's all you'll ever see. And, you know, if you are going about life with mistrust and disbelief and hatred and division and misery, and you're just so certain that the universe is conspiring against you and that everyone is out to get you and all that, that's going to skew how you perceive the world. But if you also, you know, are seeing the world through love and trust and faith and hope and kindness and decency and all that, like, that changes how you see the world too. If you believe the universe actually is on your side and conspiring in your favor. So it makes a world of difference about the energy and emotions and beliefs you're bringing to the situation. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. That's the thing. That's why the universe is saying, hey, look at the bigger picture. Hey, are you believing in your dreams? Hey, your emotions are running high. Why don't you cool down? Why don't you recognize that obstacles are actually detours in the right direction? Why don't you, focus on love and have it be your teacher? Why don't you look at what energy you're bringing to your perception, how you're viewing the world? Because the path becomes clear. Like, it's become very clear to me which relationships, whether it be people, places, or things that do not align, that do not match what I'm looking for peace, joy, love, prosperity, all that, like, they don't align. They're operating in a very different frequency. It's like, okay, I need to distance and detach myself from you. Not out of ill will. I wish you all the best, but you're not going to help me get to where I want to go. You're going to actually be siphoning off my energy and trying to drag me down to a lower level that I do not want to be at. So, realign with love and watch it open doors for you. Watch it open doors. Watch it. Okay. So we have the war bravery. Yeah, it really does take courage and bravery to take that leap of faith, to come from a place of love and peace and respect, and staying faithful and trusting in your dreams when everyone else is doing you dirty. They're doing you wrong. They're smearing your name, causing all sorts of slander, going on these smear campaigns, making themselves out to be the victim, doing the whole Darvo, deny, attack, reverse, victim and offender. Like, they'll do all sorts of things, and the narcissists, they'll have this whole playbook they use. They'll try to hoover you back in as soon as you're realizing, hey, this isn't actually good for me. I'm gonna step away. And it's like, no, where are you going? No, like, where are you going? Come back. Like, no, I didn't mean anything of that. No, I'm sorry. And as my best friend found out with her narcissistic ex, like, they deceive you, they trick you, they play good for a short bit just to, hoover you back in, to get you to come back in. And then they go back to their old ways, or even worse, which is what happened for her. He got even worse. And so, yeah, it can take bravery when all this is happening, but know that when you're in alignment, that's when all your dreams will become reality. It won't be instantaneously, but you need to have that faith, that trust. Take that leap, take that action. And the universe wants you to know that you have the strength, the elk, your inner strength, your alignment, you tuning into what resonates and is what you truly prioritize and value. That will give you the strength to light up the darkness, to lead your way through the woods and the trenches and all the warfare and the chaos. It's going to lead you the way. It's going to illuminate your path, and it will become clear. You have the strength, so give yourself more credit. Yes, it's not always easy. I'm there with you, but you have the strength. And it's going to lead to your renewal, the worm. By checking in with yourself, by learning to walk away when you need to, whether for your sake or for the other person's sake, or both, having faith in your dreams, taking that aligned, inspired action, having the bravery to keep moving forward even though there's uncertainty, even though there's doubt, even though you don't have all the answers and you're not perfect and you don't have it all together. It's going to lead to a beautiful renewal, this beautiful new chapter. But if you never take that step, if you never move forward, it's not going to happen. It's not. Okay. We have reflect. May you discern and distill. So, yeah, really reflect and take time for introspection and self-awareness on what it is you really want, on what is serving you and what no longer serves and what you can let go of. Because this new chapter is just around the corner. As the universe is letting you know, conclusions are within reach. So reflect upon your journey so far. Reflect upon what has worked well for you, what is serving you, what is benefiting you, what is helping you reach your dreams, and what is actually interfering. And, reflect on what it is you actually want in life. Get clear on that, because if you're uncertain about what you want in life, it's hard to have a clear path forward. It's hard to know which direction to head in, But it is working out for you, and you do have the strength to make it through. Stretch. May you extend your reach. Yeah, that's the thing. The universe doesn't want you playing small anymore. The universe doesn't want you settling for less. The universe doesn't want you to sell yourself out and pretend to be someone you're not and to just do things that you cannot stand. It wants you to live a life that you feel satisfied with, a life where you can thrive, not just survive and struggle and go through the motions. No, you're meant to be alive and to enjoy the ride. And that doesn't mean you enjoy every moment of it. There's going to be those hardships. It's a roller coaster of ups and downs, ebbs and flows, storms and sunshine. But extend your reach, because the lyrics from, Colors of the Wind from Disney Pocahontas, how high will the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. If you don't extend your reach, if you don't see how far you can go, you'll never know. If you sell yourself short, if you don't give yourself credit, if you don't trust yourself and realize all this strength that you have the bravery to take those steps forward and go for it, you'll never know how far you can reach. You don't have to be perfect. Just go for it and see how much you can actually do, because we are so much stronger and more capable and just resourceful and incredible than we give ourselves credit for. And this is why the universe is encouraging you to, hey, stretch and see how far you can go. Because when you do, when you reflect and stretch and you have the bravery and, look at the bigger picture and have faith in your dreams and you are aligning with who you really are, you can get into that receptive mode. You can receive. May you know you are worthy of the gift. That's the thing. You are the divine's beloved child. It wants to bless you. It wants to work magic and miracles on your behalf, but you have to know you're worthy. All these people out here, they try to make us doubt. They try to make us become insecure. Excuse me. They want you to be, lacking confidence. They want you to feel unworthy and undeserving, like you're just the dirt underneath their shoes. But you are not. You are a shining light. And the reason why so many of them go after people like us is because they feel threatened. They're the ones that feel unworthy. They're the ones that feel insecure. They're the ones that lack confidence and that they feel unworthy and like they're nothing, they're no good. And they see how bright your light is and they feel threatened by it, so they want to dim that light so they can feel better about themselves. But you are worthy. You don't have to play small. You don't have to fit inside their tiny boxes. You don't have to, stay inside this little bubble and be like, this is as far as I can go. No. Reach for the stars. Go for it. See how far you can go. Receive all the universe's blessings because it wants to bless you. It wants you to thrive. It wants to give you your dream life. But you have to be open to it. You have to recognize your worth and believe. Have faith in your dreams. Because you are co-creating with the universe. The universe is going to respect your free will. If you feel and believe and know, quote unquote, know that you're no good, well then the universe will be like, okay, if that's what you think, then that's what I'll give you. I know the truth that you're actually worthy and you deserve all this greatness, all these blessings, all this magic and miracles. But if that's what you're looking for, okay, that's what I'll give you. That's what I'll give you. So we have confidence. Believe in your worth and abilities. That's what I'm saying. This is the universe saying, hey, you are worthy. Be more confident. Step into your power. Have the bravery. You have the strength. Go for it. Take that leap of faith. Take those steps. Even if you don't know the way, even if you're still uncertain and still figuring things out, just go for it. Do what resonates. Do what feels in alignment with you. Because you are worthy and you are more capable than you give yourself credit. The universe is giving you this push like, hey, go for it. It's going to work out. Yeah, it's going to work out and you're going to be blessed. Blessings are gifts from the universe. Receive and share them. That's the thing. The universe has probably been metaphorically knocking on your door this whole time. Be like, hey, I have these blessings for you. Hey, magic and miracles are abundant. They're everywhere. Hey, will you let them in? I have so much I want to give you. But if, we buy into the conditioning and the programming and the messaging from these other people who are not having our best interest in mind, we're not going to mistrust everything, and we're going to build a wall around our heart, and we're going to close ourselves off. And the universe is saying like, hey, open up. Have your hands extended to receive, because I have all these blessings for you. You're inherently deserving, so receive them. Gratefully receive them. And you can share them too, But, yeah, love. The universe has so much love for us. There's so much love around that, again, if you look for the light, you can often find it. But if you look for the dark, that's all you ever see. So many people are consumed by their misery and the darkness and the negativity out there in the world that they can't see the good. They can't see the love. They can't see the blessings and the miracles. And it's really, really sad. But yeah, the universe wants you to know love is everywhere. Open your heart to feel it. Open your heart. Look at the bigger picture. Get in alignment. Get in alignment. Because all this good is here for you. It's this new birth, this renewal. But when you realign with love, the direction is going to be so clear. This is why the universe is encouraging you to open your heart to receive the blessings, the magic, the miracles, because they come from the universe's divine, unconditional love. You are worthy. You are worthy. Okay, so we have lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. And this is what I feel like is coming back to that beginning of the reading where the universe is saying, hey, emotions are running high. And I'll be honest, like, I can get angry. Like, usually I don't get angry. It can take a lot, but when people keep doing the same types of things over and over and over again, I get fed up. And the human side of me, like the very human side of me, wants to lash out and be like, stop it. Enough. This is ridiculous. Will you just stop? Because, I try saying things gently and kindly and lovingly and respectfully, and they don't listen. And so it's just like, But if we lash out in the anger, it generally does not give us the results we want. It doesn't. And so it really feels like the universe is saying, hey, your emotions are valid. Doesn't give you a free pass. Watch yourself. You'll get sorry, That's why I didn't lash out in anger with that toxic group, because I'm like, I want to be able to go to bed at night and be able to rest peacefully, to not be up regretting my decisions. And so that's why I didn't go down that road. And sometimes the best course of action is just to walk away, to stop giving them your time, energy, and attention, because you recognize, hey, you don't respect me. You don't value what I bring to the table. You don't value being in my life. You don't see what a privilege that is. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna walk away. I don't need to play these games. Emotions may be running high, but I'm going to decide how I show up in this world. Okay, yeah. This is very much the energy I've been feeling. Bat, take care, enemies are working against you. Because there have been things, guys, like, it's been a lot. Like, I know that I told you guys in a different video about all the little white inchworm things that were coming. Like, they just came out of nowhere and they just wouldn't stop. They just kept appearing. There's like 50 of them. No exaggeration. Like, it was absurd. And like, just thing after thing after thing after thing. And like, family members doing things and people at the world doing things, and their emotions are running high, and like people like honking horns and like driving crazy. Like, spiritual warfare is real, guys. Like, they're trying to get to us. They're trying to get us in a lower frequency. They're trying to get us to lose faith in other people, to mistrust them, to have no love for them, to go down into the hatred and the anger. Take care. Look at the bigger picture and decide how it is you want to show up in this world, because you don't have to give them what they want. You do not. Yeah, inkpot. Problems to be resolved. And the universe is working things out. And so be open, honest, real, and vulnerable. Acknowledge the problems. Just don't stay fixated on them, because when you stay fixated and obsessed with the problem, you're aligned with the energy of the problem, not the solution. So it's going to be really hard for the solution to come in if you keep fixating on the problem, which is what happens to my mom a lot. I'm pretty sure she's still struggling with her printer because she keeps fixating on the problem. And it's like, I get it. It can be super frustrating. Like, trust me, I get it. I've been there. And it's usually with other people, I'm going to be honest. Because other people, they make choices, guys. But stay the course and have faith in your dreams. Because, bird flying, the universe is sending the solutions your way, and news is on the way. The universe has your back. Again, conclusions are within reach. It's okay. Scales, keep your life in balance. Yeah. Like, have the balance between, yes, being human, feeling your emotions, acknowledging the problems, allowing yourself to be, real with what is, how things aren't to your preference, how things are, people may be doing you dirty, doing you wrong, like making these horrible choices, but also have the balance of, okay, do I need to step away and refill my cup? Do I need to, prioritize my peace of mind and well-being right now and do self-care? Do I need to, do some meditation, some journaling, some prayer, whatever it is to help bring in the solution? Like, keep your life in balance. Do you need to step away from it all and just have fun? To lighten up your energy, to get away from it all? Like, keep your life in balance. The universe wants you to take action and know that things are working out for you. yeah, take action and, use your legs to step into new experiences. Don't stay in the comfort zone. It's not going to give you the results you want. It's not going to help you reach your dreams, because if staying inside your comfort zone was going to give you your dream life, was going to help you reach your aspirations and your goals and your plans, then you'd already have it. But I'm guessing you don't have it yet. So as challenging as it can be sometimes, you got to step out into the new. And this is why the universe is saying, hey, lean on certainty and faith that the universe has your back, that it's all going to work out for you. Because yes, you are climbing the ladder of success. You are. You are. And the universe sees all your efforts. It sees how hard you're trying. It sees you processing your emotions and trying to heal and just be the best version of yourself. And it acknowledges that being human is hard. And it gives you more credit than you realize. And it sends you so much love, and it wants to bless you. So let it. So let it. And have the bravery to actually shine bright, to embrace your true colors, to embrace your light, to not dim it, to be who you truly are, and go after what you want, to reach for the stars, to stretch and extend your reach to even greater heights, because you are destined for success. You have the inner strength to go the distance, but you got to take that step out and get it. And it's not always easy. And the spiritual warfare, oh my gosh, it can be so real. But we got this. And if you ever need someone to be a listening ear, I'm always here for you, because I know, guys, I have been through it. Feels like I've been in the trenches basically my whole life. Like, living with these people, it's no joke. It's no joke. And I'm not saying they're monsters, but they have a whole lot of unhealthy coping mechanisms and toxic behavior patterns, and there's a whole lot of dysfunction, and they don't want to look at things, and they're in denial and clinging to delusions. It's a whole thing. There's so much drama and discord and chaos and arguments, and there's just a whole lack of peace. Except for when it's nighttime, because it's just me and Suki who's up. But yeah, I'm wishing you all the best. Please have a wonderful rest of your day. Please take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.